Previously on Criminal Minds Evolution.
Director Madison is honoring Voigt's plea agreement. He is going to be transferred to a minimum security federal prison.
Toodles.
Aayita Limited CEO Mr. Frank Church hired a strike team to erase Gold Star, but it didn't work, so he just accepted failure.
No, he would not. For Church to make sure his conspiracy had taken hold, he'd conduct a confirmation test. Jade killing Damien was confirmation of her commitment.
But there's 2 gold stars left.
What do you know about them?
Well, besides one is Dana H and the other Peter B. Nothing.
Church must have a new training ground with children like Mila Sandoval. Her personal history reads not unlike that of Jade Waters.
Do you have nightmares? And someone comes into the room. When he's done with me, I can see his face. It's Mr. Church.
We're here to execute a legal search warrant. Everybody move in now.
Mila, I just need you to get everyone down to the access road. You have to save the children.
No, sir, nothing yet. Come on, come on. It's been 20 minutes since we lost connection. Yes, I'll keep you posted. I need to reboot the system. What about GPS? It says they're still in sight. Are you okay? Call me? Is that someone from the team? No, my mom. What?
Initial reports state that a large explosive went off on the east side of the Aayita building. The west side appears undamaged, but reports are still coming in.
We've reached out to the FBI, and they have not commented at this time. Bob, can you zoom out so we can get a better look?
Oh! Holy! What the f was that?
Oh, God.
Dave.
Hey. Do you ever think if I hadn't opened my mouth about Gold Star, none of this ever would have happened?
You don't bother me anymore.
Oh, really?
No. You're a totem. What do you represent this time?
I'm just here to keep you company while you die.
Dave! Dave, are you in here? Dave!
Hey!
Oh, okay, listen to me. We're getting you out of there, okay? Right now. And there's an ambulance outside. The team is okay. All right, just hang in there. Come on, let's go. Let's go right now. Hey, you okay to get up?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Rory.
What about Emily? We split up looking for the kids.
No, we've got the kids. Mila Sandoval surrendered to us when the bomb went off. And we found Dana's body. She was shot, execution style.
Tara, where's Emily?
We searched. Emily, Jade, and Frank Church are all MIA. Come, let's get you outside.
Don't say a word. She's watching.
Who is?
Jade. She spared us for some reason.
She didn't spare us.
Whoa.
Frank Church, you've been charged with the crime of pedophilia. How do you plead?
Jade. You know me.
How do you plead?
No! It was her. Her team. They wrote a white paper that got all this started. All I ever wanted was to save the children.
Guilty.
Tara, good news. Most of us are okay.
Bad news. We can't find Emily.
Okay, okay, how can we help?
We've cleared the building. I've got Tyler tapping into the main servers.
Penelope, I think I'm doing this right. I just sent you an invitation for admin privileges. You get it?
Yes, I just got it. What am I looking for?
Surveillance footage. See if you can find Prentiss.
Okay, I'm connecting now. Come on, Em, let me find you. Okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. There she is. She's looking for the kids.
Oh my God.
Oh no, she's injured.
Oh shit.
Who's that?
No idea. But this is where everyone we love and hate disappears from all available cameras.
Does Jade have a new partner?
It looks like she does. And if so, there's only one person she would trust. The last Gold Star.
Yeah, just give me a second.
In pieces fall, scattered dreams and broken walls. But your grace met me in the dust and lifted me with holy love. What was lost, you redeemed.
That's what you get for grabbing my
You're Jade, right?
Yeah, do I know you?
Jade, we don't have a lot of time. Take my hand.
Fuck off, that kind of shit's why I'm in here.
Please, trust me. Look, it'll hurt less. No matter what they do to you, I've got you. And I won't let go.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Get the fuck off me!
Take my hand! Come here! Hey, come on!
Who are you?
I'm Damien.
The grace is louder than confession. Calling the broken. You bring glory out of ruins. Hoping on the
Emily Prentiss, how do you plead?
Well, before I plead, I need to know what the charges are.
Conspiracy to commit murder?
Whose murder?
no stain too dark, no pain too
Damien's? I didn't kill Damien.
I know what you're doing.
Your love finds gold in
What am I doing?
Trying to get in my head.
just the opening for new beginnings.
Supervisory Special Agent Prentiss. Abducted and interrogated by Benjamin Cyrus in 2008. Abducted and interrogated by Ian Doyle in 2011. Abducted and interrogated by Peter Lewis in 2017. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's right. Did Voit give you all that in his little bunker?
That? And what happens next? That you'll manipulate me long enough for your team to come and rescue you, but that won't happen.
Am I a United States citizen? Because if we're still on U.S. soil, I am allowed certain inalienable rights. Or are you no better than the deep state you claim to hate?
What rights do you have in mind?
The right to confront my accuser. To see the evidence against me and to present a defense.
All right. I'll show you your case.
Who's we? Who's we, Jade?
What do we know about this last Gold Star, Pete B?
Damn near nothing. He's been off of our radar the whole time.
Let's start with the obvious. He's got to have another location for him and Jade, and likely a safe house.
Regarding places, I checked all of the Aayita properties that Jill Gideon gave us, and they're all empty. But a company like that could have places that never were public.
I get why they'd want church, but why Prentiss? Why now?
It wasn't now. It's been all along.
It has?
There's been a conspiracy following Emily this whole time. Do the math.
Right. Brian Garrity resurfaces and then frames Prentiss for a crime she didn't commit.
Then someone leaked her mugshot.
Yeah, then Jade and Pete B go out of their way to take her. Means that she's as important as church.
But we know Jade's history. She was on a spree in Nevada when Emily was in lockup.
And it's Pete. He staged Prentiss's arrest as the beginning of a harassment campaign. Must hold her responsible for something. Like I told you, Dave. You ever think if I just kept my mouth shut about this whole Gold Star thing, none of this ever would have happened? God damn it.
Sir?
Hey! No housewarming gift? That's rude, but fine, I guess. I got stuff. I got filtered water. I got a fan. Natural light, check this out. It's true what they say about vitamin D. My mood, it's just so, you know.
You're uncomfortable.
Why would you make me uncomfortable?
No, it's not me. It's the space. You miss your old cell.
No. The only thing I miss is you. And if you are here, it means you need something from me again.
Emily Prentiss has been abducted. Jade took her. She's with the last Gold Star. I think I know who it is, but I need you to confirm it, since you've known who he is all along.
Oh, I will neither confirm nor deny anything you are saying. Unless, of course, you have something of significance to offer me.
No, I don't think I need to do that. Your body language would tell me if I'm right or not. But Prentiss has been stalked ever since we took this case, and we can never figure out why. And then I was thinking, it had to be something from the beginning. From when you first said those words, Gold Star, to Deputy Director Douglas Bailey.
I know you're not the man in charge, but you're definitely the one who likes the Gold Star.
But then we couldn't understand why Bailey did what he did next, which was go in alone to confront you. And why did you kill him? Well, now I know.
Hey, Pete. It's me. I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you.
Pete B is Pete Bailey, Douglas Bailey's younger brother.
Hey, man. I know you can't respond, but can you just email me back? Let me know you're okay. Jerk.
And he holds Prentiss responsible for what you did to Doug.
Hey, me again. Look, I know this is hard. I know Mom and Dad don't get this, but I do. Email me.
Turn it off.
Does this body language tell you anything?
You can come out now. Pete.
It is so nice to finally meet you, Emily.
You okay?
You know, the first time I was out in the field, I threw up.
Really?
No, I was just trying to make you feel better. So, if Dad is a libertarian, that means Mom is...
A lady who lunches?
You're an only child, right? You scream only child.
No, a younger brother.
Yeah, I have a sister. It always seems like you're either super tight or you drive each other crazy.
Yeah. Well, in our case, it was both.
So what's he up to now?
Concept's name is Skelsa.
Yeah, Frank Skelsa.
Let's go to work.
Why weren't you at Doug's funeral? Your father gave a nice eulogy. Do you want me to tell you what happened?
I know what happened.
Then you know Elias Voit killed Doug.
That's not what happened.
If I'm on trial for his murder, why don't you just tell me what happened?
My brother knew I was in Gold Star. That made him a liability to the very cabal you work for. So your team killed him. Elias Voit is a false flag.
No, he's a killer.
Who has only helped us.
Because it serves his interest.
Right. I forgot. He's Sicarius. Never mind that the Department of Justice named an already dead suspect as Sicarius. If you're gonna lie to me, Emily, at least put a little zhuzh in it.
It's not a lie. There were... Voit had lucky breaks go his way.
Such as?
Such as the deal he made with the director that gets him out of prison in 5 years.
Say that again. The last part. Elias Voit made
A deal.
with.
The director.
Oh.
The FBI. I didn't mean it like that.
I think you do. I think you accidentally told me the truth. Now let me make sure that I understand this. Elias Voit, the patsy you pinned my brother's murder on. Apparently, his deal goes all the way to the top.
Pete, I didn't mean it like that.
It's nice to know where your loyalties finally lie, Ms. Wilson.
Maybe I'm tired of people dying because they're not on a need-to-know basis.
Well, it appears all the chickens and tigers and bears have come to roost for the Bailey brothers.
Were you able to find anything?
I talked to his dad, who is not a fan of the FBI, but he doesn't want to bury both his sons. If I may, we all remember our departed Deputy Director, Douglas Bailey. Now, you know, he was a very by-the-books person, super Squaresville. His brother Pete, on the other hand, is a person of a different shape. In his teens, Pete was involved in an anti-government group. He vandalized an IRS office, among other things.
When did Aayita enter the picture?
In juvie. Pete was offered an experimental diversionary program called, you guessed it, Project Gold Star. Pete was the test subject.
We know the rest of this story. He never saw his family again.
Yeah, actually, you don't, because Pete would go and visit his family during the holidays. I know, it shocked me too.
Well, I mean, if he was there first, they might have wanted to test his re-entry into society, right? See how someone they brainwashed copes in the modern world.
Oh, he did not cope well. According to his father, that's when things got really awkward. So Pete would come home and tell his family his job was to break up child trafficking rings, specifically among the elite who were doing bad things to children. When his brother Douglas pressed him, who are these elites? Where these children were. Pete got cagey, and then it would just devolve with the brothers into like a knockdown fisticuff situation.
Did Doug tell anyone else about this in the Bureau?
Well, having a conspiracy theorist brother is a political liability when you're the deputy director, so there is one agent he confided in.
Who? Yes. I knew what Douglas was up to.
Why didn't you tell us?
Gold Star was SCI classified. I couldn't if I wanted to.
Let me make something clear. If we lose Prentiss because of this, no classification in the world is going to save you.
I've had my career threatened by better politicians than you, Dave.
I'm not threatening your career, Ray.
Hey, can we turn down the testosterone for just a second? None of this makes any sense. Why classify a case and then hand it to the BAU to solve?
Because Douglas Bailey asked me to. When Gold Star bullets were left as calling cards, Doug got worried. Right before he flew out to Bernie to confront Elias Voit, he asked me for a favor.
Sir, if the Gold Stars are killing contractors and Elias Voit somehow knows something has gone wrong, we need to classify this case.
Bailey, it's not just 2 dead contractors. I've got 6 dead scientists connected to a BAU white paper. This thing's a powder keg.
I just need enough time to find my brother.
What happens if you find him, but you still can't save him?
I'll tell myself that at least he's still alive. If this case blows up, they will get to Pete before I can and kill him. Please.
But then it did blow up when Voit killed Bailey.
And that's when I knew I had a crisis. If the wrong people discovered that a blueprint for a serial killer program started at BAU, that shuts you down permanently.
But you also knew we wouldn't back off, not once Voit was involved.
It was a camel in the tent or out of the tent situation, and I was trying to honor Doug's final request. I was tap dancing as fast as I could.
Well, Aayita's off the board now. So, how do we find Pete Bailey?
No idea. All I can give you is this. If you have a Hail Mary, throw it, and I'll block for you.
Yeah.
Hey, someone needs to talk to you.
Him or me?
Oh, neither. Her. What does Voit want now? A Pilates instructor?
Elias Voit has suffered in solitary confinement for months. That's a form of cruel and unusual punishment.
He deserves cruel and unusual punishment.
He thinks he deserves to be released into general population.
Why?
He's a social creature.
Nothing's free. What are you bringing to the table?
Elias may or may not have information relevant to Agent Prentiss' current location.
Fuck you.
I'm not done. I will also need immunity, in writing, for any extracurricular attorney-client privileges I might have engaged in as part of representing him.
How convenient. A serial killer plays a game of chicken with 2 conspiracy theorists, and you get everything you want.
You're wrong. About the game. It's not chicken.
No, then what is it?
You ever hear some idiot say he's playing 4-dimensional chess? It drives me crazy. Anyone who says that understands neither chess nor physics. Because what is the 4th dimension?
Time.
Exactly. So, I suggest you give BAU this offer with a reminder of the game we're actually playing. It's their chessboard. It's their pieces. But it's my clock.
That's the deal on the table. What do you want to do?
Can I just say I'm sick of relying on Voit for information?
Yes, you can say that. He's just gonna screw us around again.
I agree, but this is Emily.
Yeah, we can't afford to say no.
No, we can't. I made the call, so none of you have to.
In light of the exigent circumstances, I facilitated the transfer. He would have been here an hour ago, but he wanted to wear comfy clothes.
Wait, this asshole's coming here again?
Let's do this! Back at it like a crack addict. Come on, let's go get our girl. Oh, hey, can I get a signed photo of you guys to take back to prison? My new buddies don't believe me when I say I know the FBI. Who is excited? I am excited.
Well, I can't say this hasn't been fascinating.
Right? This is how child abductions happen. They're overwhelmingly committed by someone the child knows. Thank you for your time, Agent. You didn't buy any of that, did you?
No.
Shit. He's with the Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team. Why would he lie?
Maybe he doesn't know. Because that's how
You
deep
say
this...
That's how deep this goes.
You what?
I
What are
will
you gonna do?
open up a can of patented Bailey whoop ass on you.
As I've proven many times, you can't Bailey another Bailey.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
you can.
Well,
Watch here. Here's how it happens. See, it goes like this. Say it. Oh, say it's fake. Say it. All made
I'm gonna
up,
ruin your
right?
suit.
We're all a bunch of liars. We're all a bunch of liars.
Agent Bailey!
Sir, this is my brother, Pete.
I need the revised budget.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
You're in trouble. My boss, you dick. Look, I appreciate what you're doing, but I promise you, I'm on the right side here.
Yeah, and the last threat assessment I read said child abduction conspiracy theories are a growing domestic terror threat.
Domestic terror, dude, come on.
I'm just saying, what if you're wrong?
If I'm wrong, then I'll admit I'm wrong. Dougie, what if you're wrong? God forbid you end up on that wall.
FBI fabricated a manhunt in Bernie, California. Why? As a false flag to cover up the assassination of one of their own, Deputy Director Douglas Bailey. I have it on good authority that Bailey was planning on revealing our government's deepest, darkest secrets. What are they?
I love this guy. This guy gets it. Every time I asked him to do something, he was up for it. Even getting beaten up. You can't buy loyalty like that.
Brian Garrity, that was you using him against me.
Not always against you. The secret message, Teresa's in trouble, that was me too. You wanna know why? Because, unlike the FBI, I don't believe in innocent people getting hurt.
Want to know why you believe what you believe? I can tell you.
Yes. Yes, Doug told me about this part. This is where everybody stops what they're doing and listens to your profile. Please go ahead. I'm just dying to hear what you think of me.
Conspiracy theories amplify anxiety, fear, helplessness. But they also help you make sense of your distress. It starts by making you doubt what you normally wouldn't and ignore sources you usually trust.
Sources like the media, like the FBI.
You're proving my point. Anybody can be a source these days, especially if they validate what you already think.
Take my hand! Who are you?
I'm Damien.
Say his name. Say his name. Damien Booth.
It through my tongue.
He's dead because of you. Because of what the FBI would do to him if they got him. That's the truth.
Your boyfriend's dead because you shot him, babe, and you killed him for no reason.
Okay, so I found out about Gold Star from talking to Damien on the network. And Damien told me that Pete was getting video messages from his brother, Doug.
All Doug had was a burner email address, but Pete never responded.
And there's a reason for that. Some of the videos were legit, but sometimes the light would shift a little bit, or the edges of the image would be a little bit fuzzy, which means those videos were going from real to fake. Like, deep fake.
Why deep fake videos from his brother?
Doug was looking for Pete. Someone was screening those videos, maybe Frank Church, maybe someone else at Aayita.
So if Doug tried to put a message in that they didn't approve of, they'd edit it out.
That was Pete's suspicion too, so I wrote up a special app for him. Think of it as Silver Bullet. It can help you identify even the most sophisticated deepfakes.
How does that help us find Pete?
It helps us find Pete because the Silver Bullet attaches a GPS mark to any deepfake footage that it finds. Phones home, alerts the offended parties so that they can find it and stop it from spreading. But Jenny, I told you about this. Remember when we were in our special time in the cell and we were having our chats?
Okay, look, I can run the Silver Bullet. I can see where Pete watched the videos. We find Pete, we find Prentiss. We can smell you later.
Oh, slight problem with that one, my friend. My super special computer got exploded when Ben Reeves decided to blow everything up.
Jesus. Still playing this game?
Okay, calm down, big guy. I've got a plan B, all right? You just need to look at the original videos with the fakes, matching apples to apples. And if Aayita is the culprit responsible for editing these videos, well, then you're gonna need me as boots on the ground looking for them.
You want to be let out again.
What can I say, Dave? Freedom's got a certain smell, like freedom.
Fine. Alves, Juro, Garcia, you'll accompany him.
No, they won't. Last time I was in the field with these people, that one punched me in the face. I don't feel safe around them.
Then what do you want?
Security detail? I have someone specific in mind.
Me.
You.
And if I say no?
Voit doesn't go, and Emily dies.
Just as a thought experiment. What if I hurt Voit in the field?
He could say that his civil rights were violated, and he could go free.
So it's in his interest to get under my skin.
You know, kid, in this job, you need to deal with some unpleasant people in the name of defending a law you don't always agree with. But right now, we need the kind of agent that can follow not just the spirit, but the letter of the law.
Seriously, you're telling me that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going. You are.
Hey, Tai. Lucas is mad dogging me. It's making me nervous. Can you stay close? Please?
Keep moving.
Get off! Whoa! There's your sense memory right there, those words. Get off of me? I heard that exact same intonation before. Like sister, like brother.
Hey, all right. Hey, stop it.
Uh-oh.
Let's do what we came here to do.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm in. What am I looking for?
Well, I need to download and install Silver Bullet onto your computer. Ergo, you are gonna have to put in your password.
Turn around. Turn around.
Hi.
Okay.
What's chocolate_thunder-tilde?
Can you focus, please?
I am focused. I'm looking for a cookie that looks like it self-destructs and actually transmits location. And that's a bingo. Altered and/or fake Doug Bailey videos pinged in the last 2 hours to those coordinates.
Okay, it's a facility. There's no public record.
Is that one of Frank Church's properties?
Maybe it wasn't on Jill's list or any of ours.
But it is only 20 miles away.
Yeah.
All right, Penelope, let's have Dave and Tara meet us on site.
Yes, you got it.
Whoa, stop. This is as far as you go.
What? Me and Ty Guy don't get to find out if Emily's alive?
No, Tech Guy does. You don't.
Hey, did you watch BAU Gate yet? You did, didn't you?
Give us a sec.
I love this for us. This chance to come full circle right now. So what'd you do after you watched it?
My homework.
Oh. Did you research where to get some of the outfits I put you in?
No. How to source the original footage a deepfake is based off of.
Kinky. I didn't know you were into that sort of stuff.
Neither does your wife. Yeah? Now you didn't use her for all the images. That would be real stupid. But you used her enough that I could tell you were filming her without her permission. Well, lucky for you, I can bury things too. But Elias, you better pray that anything with my face on it stays hidden better than one of your little bunkers. Yeah? Great.
Oh, hey, JJ. Good luck. I mean it.
I'm sure you do.
Please stop.
We will, when you tell us the truth.
Okay. Okay. I didn't like Doug Bailey at first. He was a bureaucrat, a blue flamer.
Is that why you killed him?
No. I changed my opinion. I watched him save people's lives. And he had a drive that was... I used to have it. And now I know where that came from. I didn't kill Doug Bailey, but I do feel responsible for his death. But Pete, I swear to you, Elias Voit pulled the trigger, not me, not my team.
That's not a confession.
You said you wanted the truth.
Emily Prentiss, we find you guilty of conspiracy to commit murder.
What are you doing?
We're delaying your sentence.
Delaying for what? You already told me that my team is looking for me.
There it is.
All that information that Voit gave you about the BAU.
Yeah. We know the cavalry's coming.
We're counting on it. Voit gave us this idea when he rigged the shipping container. Jade would have taken you out at the training facility, but she had to direct the blast away from you to make sure the kids were safe. But this time, everybody dies. Right on time.
Took this fight 3 days deep in debts all night, but he broke out like holy light. Brave robber, shining bright. Snatched the keys from hell and pain. Walked out clean, got guilt.
All they have to do is open the door.
Couldn't stay. I changed the
Garcia.
They still have power and they have rigged their own internet over here. What? Oh. Hello. What is it? They have pushed off now it means it's time to hack into it. And there's no proof of telling this
They're watching us. Now they know it's a standoff.
He took it all back!
Shock and awe off the table.
Here's what we're seeing.
Is there a speaker or a microphone? Can we talk back?
No. There's just one door. One way in, one way out.
Open it. Could be a funnel. You can't afford to get trapped at the door.
Something's not right.
What is it?
When we split up, Voit wished me good luck.
So?
That's how he said it. He shot a finger gun at me.
If I say send it, you send it. It's a trap.
I didn't know that.
Voit, it's his one last chance to gloat.
What's happening?
Hang on. Just hang on.
We have to find another way in.
We're dealing with two conspiracy theorists who think that we're the enemy. There's not going to be another way in.
Garcia, how did Pete get those videos from his brother?
From his phone, which he then streamed to a digital projector.
Can you access the projector so that we can show a different video on it?
Yeah, I guess so. Why?
We can't tell Pete and Jane the truth, but we can show them. Rebecca.
Yeah?
This is where you come in.
When my best AUSA asks why you shot Deputy Director Douglas Bailey in the head, what are you going to say to that?
I was standing my ground. The FBI's second in command paid me a house call to shut me up, so I protected my family and I shot Bailey.
What is this?
I don't know, it just started on its own.
Garcia, can you punch in on Voit and replay what he just said?
Yes, I can.
Why you shot Deputy Director Douglas Bailey in the head, what are you going to say to that?
I was standing my ground.
Who's that?
That's Voit.
Come on, Pete. Be smart. Use what Voit gave you.
The FBI's second in command paid me a house call to shut me up, so I protected my family and I shot Bailey.
Run this through the app. Tell me if it's real.
It's real.
If I'm wrong, then I'll admit I'm wrong.
Pete.
Stand down.
No.
Jade, I don't mind dying, but I'm not dying over a lie. You gotta stand down. Look. The explosives are disarmed. How do we get out of this alive?
All right. Both of you need to get on your knees and put your hands in the air. Do not shoot! Jade and Pete have surrendered.
Prentiss, are we clear?
You're clear!
We're clear.
Jake, no!
Back off, everyone!
Do you know that feeling when you're staring up at the ceiling and you're thinking, what if it's all bullshit? Maybe it's after a preacher's sermon, or your dad yelling at you, or
some man is done holding you down.
so you know.
I do.
So you know that the only way to make it through is to just buy all the bullshit. Because the alternative is way too fucking hard.
Jade, Mila is alive because of you.
And Damien's dead.
That's why we need you. We need you to tell us about Damien and Stewart House. We need you to tell us your truth.
Will you listen to me this time?
Yes, we will.
This is what you'll get when you mess with us.
You wanted to talk?
What gave you that idea?
Well, I'm no profiler, but I am a dad. So I know a passive-aggressive after-action report when I read one.
Was it worth it? Making that deal with Voit, instead of coming clean from the beginning. 11 scientists, 5 strike team members, Aiden Keller and his victims, Jade's father and his buddies, Damien, Frank Church, probably more that we don't even know about. Was it worth it?
Everybody thinks they know what it takes to be a leader. But they don't. Not really. Not like we do.
Yeah. So what is it that we know, Ray?
That discretion is the better part of valor. Elias Voit, BAU Gate. You know better than anyone. You stop a secret from becoming a conspiracy by keeping it a secret.
What happens to Pete and Jade?
They'll be prosecuted for their crimes like any other criminal.
But they're not any other criminal. They're victims.
That's justice, Emily.
Not if they get life sentences and Voit gets out in 5.
If they plead guilty, I'll recommend FCC Butner. It's the prison with the best psychological services.
That's not enough.
Emily, you're the unit chief of a branch of the FBI that takes up 0.5% of my budget. You have the same capital when it comes to making demands.
That was true, but not anymore.
No?
No. Not when your valor depends on my discretion.
What'd you have in mind?
Are you okay? Yeah. You saved me. Thank you.
Son!
Peter!
Dad?
Oh my God.
We lost. We missed you so much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey! So, what is this I'm hearing on the streets about a certain resume being submitted by a certain someone to Quantico.
You know about that? Obviously, know about that.
I'm omnipresent. You'd think a boy would know that by now.
Yeah, I have given HR my resume. They haven't said yes yet, but...
They're gonna say yes.
Well, if they do, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Well, what are you not sure about?
You, me, us, working together.
We're okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I appreciate you being not sure. And voila. It seemed appropriate.
Hooray, you're alive.
Hey, come on. That is something that we don't celebrate enough.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, JJ, finish your story. So you were so high you couldn't get off the couch.
I thought I was dying. I have never been that high, ever. Now, Emily, on the other hand...
Every time I think I know her, she surprises me with another secret.
Oh, speaking of secrets, how long has this been going on?
What? What?
Oh, what is it?
Oh,
A couple weeks. We decided that we're more miserable apart than together.
I don't know if you guys know the worst part of dating a guy. No offense.
None taken.
The shoes, man. Like, I couldn't wear heels because these insecure guys were like all sad about looking at my belly button all the time. I'm like, you're welcome.
Good, I'm just glad somebody addressed the height disparity.
Oh, well, it's why we fit together. She's Schwarzenegger, I'm DeVito.
Ready for your thoughts, kid.
Voight's bugging me.
Why are you saying his name in my personal lair?
Gold Star's gone, thank God for that. But he's not out of our lives.
Correction. We're not out of his. Okay, we haven't run out of ways to nail him.
I hear that, but is it weird to anyone else that Voight wants to be in general population?
Yeah, he does like being by himself.
Yeah, underground, away from people.
Oh, hey! Sorry I'm late. What did I miss?
Nothing at all. You're just in time. I'm making an executive decision here. For tonight, Elias Voit no longer occupies space in our heads. Chinda!
Fellas,
You're Elias Voit, aren't you?
nah, neither of all. You got the wrong guy.
No, you're Voit. We heard all about you.